Charmaine here, and welcome to another video. We are going to be reviewing these pens from uni. I got these from Personal Planner. They are called EMOTT or EMOTT, but I'd say it's EMOTT because of the double T, and it's short for emotion. Before we move on any further, may I invite you to click subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I thought it would be fun to go back to the basics and discuss the different types of pens that I use, and currently this is my favorite, but I just decided that these will be the pen that I will be using for the most part of 2022. Once again, this is EMOTT pen from uni. So they are fine liners and they are described as everfine. These sets are really fine liners, like they write really finely, as you can see. Here's a sample at the back of my planner. I will be doing a swatch test later on for each color, but let me just give you an overview of the whole thing for now. So here we have each set. You can buy them in sets of 5, like the ones that I have right here. If you buy them in sets of 5, you get a stand. This one, I can easily just store them, display them, and they look really nice, to be honest. So these are the 4 sets available on the Personal Planner website. I'm not quite sure if they have more color combinations, but this one is called the retro set. This is the floral set. This is the nature set, and this last one is the candy pop. So let's begin with the body of each pen. As you can see, it has a sort of like a square-ish shape to it, but it's actually pretty comfortable when you write with it. That's my personal opinion. And the body in itself is matte white, and you have a little band of color right there, and this indicates the ink that is inside of each pen. You can take off the tip and it will attach on the other end of your pen. So for the body, you have the brand right there, and then you have EMOTT, and then the thickness, and you have your pen numbers right here with your barcode. Now, what sets this pen apart from other fine liners is the tip. A very unique type of plastic hardware right there, as you can see. Because usual fine liners, they usually have, just for comparison, we put them side by side. The regular fine liners, they usually have like the metal tip, and they have this other tip, and then eventually, if you've actually used up a fine liner, the top part where the ink comes out splits. This setup addresses that issue, and no matter what angle that you are holding the pen, you will have a consistent line or thickness for whatever you are writing. These pens claim to be fade proof, so it will be great for journaling, because you know that whatever you write down will be there forever. It is said to be bleed proof. In this video, I will also show you a swatching, so just so you see how each of the pen performs and how the color actually renders on paper. I will do the swatching of these pens here in my Archer and Olive journal, but as you can see, the light is still very streaky and golden. So as you can see, I've already started swatching with Candy Pop right here, and then we have Retro, and then we have Floral right there. So I'm gonna do Nature. I did a little number right there and wrote the name of the set, and then I did fill in these 2 circles, and then they overlap in the middle, and I did some diagonal lines and some cross hatching. Let me just do this part. I'm just gonna write number 45 right here, and then just write in Nature. done. So let's do a bit of the test. As you can see right there, there is no bleeding, but then again, when I was doing this swatching, I realized this is an Archer and Olive notebook, and Archer and Olive notebooks are actually bleed proof. So I did these two swatches on copy paper. I selected a darker tone and a lighter tone, and unfortunately it's not really bleeding, it's more of ghosting, as you can see right there. So it is on the verge of bleeding, but it didn't. I don't know. Make of that what you will. That is the result on regular copy paper. I think this is about 90 or 80 GSM. So on regular copy paper, there is ghosting. And of course, I've already tried this Archer and Olive with a lot of different other pens, and the paper of Archer and Olive is just superb. So yeah, there won't be any bleeding right here. What can I say about the pen itself? The experience is beautiful, because this is like the first time I can say when I write with a marker, because usually markers, you're afraid that they're going to bleed on the page and they feel a bit rough when you write down with them. But the experience with using these EMOTT pens, they like literally glide on the paper. It's just really smooth when you write it down, and because it says on the website that this tip is meant to give you a consistent line, even if whatever your angle will be. Let's give that a try as well. So let's do a vertical and then a horizontal, and then let's do this. Yeah, so it says that whatever angle that you're writing with, you will get a continuous fine line, and I think it performs as advertised. Let's compare it to other markers. Like, yep. When I change the angle, sometimes it stops writing. Yeah, so when I change the angle this way, I get a thinner line, and then when I change the marker this way, I get a thicker line. Let's check that again with EMOTT. So let's hold it like this, you got this line, and let's hold it at an angle and you get this line. So yep, it does work as advertised. You will get consistent lines with this one. So I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Hopefully you can see it. But you see how it has like an ombre fading effect. It's very subtle, but I like how it gives like a sort of depth to whatever I'm drawing. It's not just one pure color, so there's like a sort of a gradient, and I like it. If that's something that you like, these are the pens for you. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video through till the end. If you want to see how I use these pens for 2022 and in my journals, like this one, ta-da, and this one, ta-da. If you want to see how I use these pens in my journals, do click subscribe and give this video a like, and also turn on notifications as well. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye! See you next time!